Greetings. I honestly say I've not missed this game. Or this entire premise. Oh, alright. I need music for my sanity. Some water. Apologies. For whatever reason, it thought it would play that on my desktop instead of in my ear hole. That's better. Alright, well, my watch is nearly flat, so this might not actually capture all of this recording, but we'll do what we can. I've had about a month off this challenge now. Went overseas for a bit for work, so obviously haven't been back since then. We are 1100 Ks in and 300-ish thousand. I can't see that. XP. It's not a lot. It looks like a lot. Level 45 seems like a lot. 99 levels, right? Level 45, not too bad. Unfortunately, it's actually around 14% of the way through. So the grind has a long ass way to go. But it's not going to go anywhere without me doing it. So I'm back and I need to start on it again. So we'll see how I go. Obviously I've been out for a while. Could probably do with a little warm-up one. We'll see how many Ks I do today. But the aim will be to jump on most nights and bang out ideally 60 Ks. See how I go tonight. Might be 40, might be 60. Cool. Oh yeah, just as a refresh, because you may have just jumped in and actually have no fucking clue what I'm doing. I'm leveling to 99 on Final Fantasy 1 in the starting area only. Yeah, that's it. Just a long ass grind, approximately 600 hours allegedly. And I am doing it while assault biking the entire time just because I'm stupid as. Cheers. Oh my god. Doors right there, that's not great. Alright. How do you play this game? Run backwards and forwards in this one spot for eternity. It's just as fun as I remember. Yeah, finally back to it, geez. I forgot to launch TikTok. Oh no. Immediately not particularly comfortable on the old cheeks. No idea how people do this for leisure. Man, exactly. I went away for, well, it must be almost exactly a month now, eh? I think it is a month to the day. Not great. The whole time in the back of my mind, I know I'm coming back to this shit. I know how much this is going to suck because my legs
aren't used to it anymore, so it's going to be even worse. I could have jumped back on most of last week, if I'm being honest. I just didn't want to. Was not mentally prepared. So I got some actual gaming in, which was nice. Now I'm back. As per the plan. Aim for 60k today, whatever that XP is. We carry on until Fable comes out. Or until we finish. Kind of fortunate in that Crimson Desert doesn't look like it's done too well. My excitement for that game has kind of dropped off a little bit just by seeing reviews, so I'm happy to wait to play it now. That's not too bad. I don't feel like I'm sitting here doing this shit and missing out. The worst part about coming back to it as well is knowing how shit it was and how much it felt like I've done. But realistically, I've done nothing. I've done like 14% of this challenge. I'm coming back to start it, really. Credit to bloody old mate Exhorter as well. They'll just permanently subscribe. Good stuff. Haven't streamed in a month. Man's still here. With a high potion heal, and that's 150. Hey, the good news is that's 10% of the day done. All I'm looking forward to is finishing this little bit tonight, wheeling this bike back out of this room, sitting in my chair, and just playing some games until like 2 a.m. Oh, that's high quality. That's what I'm looking forward to. 2-ish hours of this shit into like 6 hours of pure enjoyment. Totally different grind. So I'm playing Paleo at the moment, like one of those cozy farming, crafting games. Just a different grind, realistically. Go out and smack rocks. And these 9 goblin ones suck. Nice. I'm getting pretty bloody hungry myself. Haven't eaten yet today. Succulent Chinese meal after this. Should be pretty good. The funds are definitely not used to this again. Apart from my deals. Not that I think they ever really got used to it anyway. Yeah, oh, nice. We got a bit of Vinny over the weekend actually, so I ate quite a bit of that. Some nice steaks and a couple of sausages last night too. Really good. Yeah, I ate heaps. Mostly went for way more authentic stuff this time. Yeah, I can't even think of the name. It's like a hot pot, looks like a little crock pot with miscellaneous food that you put in there. Then they add like a chili and some liquid to your level of heat. And I'll go real hot one of those. It was nice. Crazy amounts of food. Sushi train again. Went to a nice Japanese style place at one point. Yeah, it's pretty good. Duck Galbi again. That's one of my favourites. Just like a massive hot plate. Yeah, cook that up and that's kind of shared amongst everyone. Rice cakes and things like that on it. Good. Kind of avoided the fried foods as much this time. Couple of Korean barbecues as well. You can't really get past that. That's an atmosphere thing more than anything. Oh, and in Donkaku, that's probably the only fried food that I actually had. And my final week, I was largely trapped. Not really. I could have probably borrowed someone's vehicle, but I didn't have my own. And instead of eating the American food, which is an option, it's just not an option I'm into, I just stocked up on shitloads of ramen beforehand, and then essentially lived on that for my final week. Ramen, little like banana milks. Do feel like I need to get back into a gym though. I was looking at it the last couple of weeks. And essentially, I did one lifting session in Korea at the start of March. It was awful. I basically gave up straight away. It's fatigued from not eating very much. Went once in February, once in December, and once in November, and that's all I've done since the previous time I was over there. It's terrible. And then obviously this biking challenge thing, which is a lot. It's substantial, but It means I haven't done a decent upper body workout in quite a long time. Bench is going to be awful. Played heaps of baseball this time too, which was pretty cool. Obviously, last time we discovered screen golf is really big there and really common. We played heaps of that. This time we found out that they actually have screen baseball as well, where there's just like a pitching machine behind the wall, the screen over everything except where the ball comes out, and just pitches to you, you just smack the shit out of it. It's pretty cool. Fun game, play quite a lot of that, and again, lots of screen golf. Screen golf is triggered something in me that makes me want to keep playing it. I weirdly enjoy the sport. I'm not good at it. Awful at it. I can hit a ball pretty hard, so just rely on a massive drive and see how I go. Gotta maybe sign up for my local here and go play the odd weekend. Might be a bit different when I have to chase the ball after I slice the shit out of it though. We've passed 20% of today's stream as well already. Feeling pretty good about it. Fun to saw. Left leg is clearly pushing more than my right leg. I'm feeling that a lot more. That side. Pushing more or is weaker. One of the two. Typically my strong leg though, so I imagine it's just doing more work. I'm barely into it and I'm already sick of these. Good done. Yeah. feel like I've had pretty bad luck with the XP so far at the start of this run. Getting a lot of 9-banger goblins. A few horses, but not a lot. I feel like it's averaging pretty poorly currently. Find out at the end. Probably deleted my chat with that AI as well. So I'll have to refeed it all the information so that it can continue from where I'm at. Interesting to see how that plays out. I enjoy the tonal shifts when you swap conversations because it kind of picks up on a vibe and it seems to have a different tone depending on how you type to it. And now not having that entire backlog of chat, it'll be interesting to see how that looks now. Sweet, that is 30% of today's efforts completed. Bad. Keeping a fairly steady pace, consistent with the streams before I disappeared for a month, which is good. I was hoping I didn't fall off too much in that period. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, have a little binge. I'm not saying like fully commit to it, but like just instead of having your one like meal, come out, have a few days of it, and be like, oh nice, enjoyed food. That was good. Now back to the grind. After you eat it a few times, you're just it's good, but life's getting easier. Losing weight, so it'll just be that watching the scales jump up that first time. Yeah, that makes sense. Sucks. First 20k done. Nah, man, it gets a little nice little wipe down each day. Not too bad. Dragged down to the garage and was airing out while I was away too. The controller, on the other hand, is probably pretty mank in its creases along here. That hasn't been washed. These hands are ripping. Yeah, okay. That's interesting. Still letting us get out, but can't come back. Haven't even looked at those prices to see how much that was influenced. Can't imagine it's good. There were a bunch of domestic routes and stuff being dropped from New Zealand. We're starting to have issues getting things to the South Island and whatnot. A lot of fixed wing supports being turned off. Isn't great. Especially because there's no other way to get it there. I mean, likely just have to use rotary. more fuel efficient, but it's just, yeah, also less payload. Oh, wait. Is that flexi or just running the gauntlet, cheapest of the cheap? Yeah, right. Of course, the crazy horses are playing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Yeah, it's 40% complete for today. Oh, this back house got sucked. I'm already starting to feel it now. Oh, yeah. Energy, then recovery. Are you back to playing current expansion, or are you still playing like on your server or classic? 339, yeah. I saw the talks today too about letting the high sulfur, low quality stuff in to alleviate supply issues, the stuff they banned after 2018, and people having issues with their cars showing false fuel readings and stuff because of it. Coming back because you got it, just not getting it. Grim. Ah, okay. Same with 14. We're at absolute struggle to play anything now. Ah. Ah, right. I guess it's just not affordable or not profit maxing running a dead Oceania server. I imagine it's a matter of time until that happens to us in 14, but not looking forward to it. Still looking at probably over a year until the next expansion too for 14, so I can't see them holding on that long with how dead it is. Unless they're just running bare minimum. Some pay for use yeah, pay by use setup. Back up that they moved it to central USA too. Didn't even go west coast. Didn't even try and keep it somewhat close. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, outside of little communications, that trial's so good. All the way up to and including now Shadowbringers. That's huge. I don't think there's any game that has a free trial that expansive anywhere. Is it only Stormblood? Nah, I'm sure it's Shadowbringers now. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's pretty good, but definitely not my favorite. Pales in comparison. Shadowbringers just peaked for me. Probably Endwalker second, and then Stormblood. And Dawn Trail right at the bottom. Alright, that is 50% complete. 30k down. I'm pretty sure all of the raids up to and including Heaven's Ward can be done. All the dungeons and possibly the trials as well, all the way through Heaven's Ward now. At least in all of the story ones. I'm not sure if they're in there for all of like the additional dungeons that aren't required. Just about all of the new content can be done with the AI buddies as well. It's just the odd trial. Like half the trials and the new stuff can't be done. Which sucks, because that's essentially where I end up getting soft locked for a couple of months at a time. Because I can't find a party of 8. Yeah, okay. I mean, just party up. Get some level 100 to carry you. Get the free weapons anyway. Get unrestricted party and do it at a real high level. I've been trying to convince JJ to get back into it, but I want to run some Stormblood content essentially. Do some alliance raids with just like 3 people. You can't do it with any less. I'm a huge fan of doing like the old content unsynced and just like struggling your way through it. Obviously overpowered, but not to the point where it's real easy, like it's still a challenge. Yeah, for a while there, me and Muncho were doing either soloing the content or doing duos for stuff that has a mechanic that can't be soloed. Same thing I started doing as well for a little while as well, before I fell off. I do really. Yeah, nice. I was watching him play some Night Rain the other night. It's pretty cool. Going hard. He's got over 1,000 hours played. I don't even know how much over he is, but he kept it a long time ago, he said. Don't know how much of the base game he's actually done. I know he hasn't finished it. He mentioned that last night, Saturday night. Really pushing out this first break. that these last two segments are as easy as they possibly can be. I will always do 2 breaks in between. But yeah, this first one, I'll see if I can push out a couple extra Ks. I just really want the last 2 to be easier because I know I'm going to struggle. It looks good, it's just the reliance on other people, I think I wouldn't enjoy, and their reliance on me. I don't want to be the guy that's playing his garbage, letting the party down, and then I also don't want to just get pissed off at other people being shit. It could be fun solo, but I mean, not my style of game anyway. I've literally only seen probably half an hour of gameplay now after just watching JJ just roll around a bunch. Even Elden Ring, I still haven't seen anything. I saw like a couple of clips of the guy who was just bum jumping bosses to death. Doing the ass slam thing. Obviously seen the dude with the pot on his head. Let me solo her. I haven't watched him play, but I know that exists. I'm aware of that. But outside of that, I've seen zero gameplay outside of my gameplay. I feel like I was just playing in a shit, easy way that almost exploitive, over leveled to death and still just garbage and can't do it. Oh yeah. Definitely gonna wait to play it. Just from the small amount I've heard. Also button mapping, shit like that. Even with a controller, a lot of people complaining about just like basic interaction with how awkward they've decided to make it. Like talking to people, that sort of shit. But it's just, it changed it from being a day one purchase for me, which is good because I wanted to carry on with this. If I had that sitting in the background, it would be hard to do this. That'll definitely be something I pick up end of the year. Have a boon on. Oh shit, it's meant to... pause there. No, that's the difference. They said they're recommending play it with controller. So the devs are all just saying keyboard and mouse support is not there at the moment. Play it with the controller. Because the keyboard and mouse mapping it's just fucking awful.
and like, yeah. Mapping, and then the other piece as well, the mouse acceleration, and not being able to change that is crazy. Hey, Spicy Quokka, cheers, man. Just about to have my first break for the day. That's 36, just over 36.2 Ks done so far. 24 Ks to go. I don't know how much XP that is. It's a terrible day to come back and get back into this nonsense. I could probably just open that actually. Since I'm sitting here. Oh no, is that? Let's go. 317k. Honestly, it's awful stuff, man. First message as well. Yeah. Probably isn't even aware of how ridiculous what I'm doing is. Probably thinks I'm just playing Final Fantasy 1 for joy. So what's actually happening here? You just unfortunately timed it quite poorly because I'm going to go have a break, which is like a 2-minute walk around my garage to stretch my legs out. But essentially what's happening here is I'm playing Final Fantasy 1 and I'm just staying inside the Cornelia Circle. So I'm not allowed to go anywhere other than the world map outside the starting area. And I'm going to level to 99 there. And the whole time I'm doing it, I'm going to be on an assault bike, averaging around between 31 and 33 kilometers per hour. So the quads are burning. Yeah, 1132 Ks in now. No, 1136.2 Ks in now. It's awful. This is my first stream back after a month off. Went to Korea with work. So yeah, just coming back, getting used to it again. I'll do 60 Ks today and then jump offline and have a chill, play some cozy games offline, and then come back again tomorrow for another 60. And the plan is to just do that every day until I'm done, which will estimated to take around 600 hours. So should carry me all the way through to Fable. Yeah, just high quality stuff. Real boring gameplay. Legs are seizing. I actually need to wander. Bring the chat with me in my hand in case you respond. I'm going to deny myself a decent break. That'll do. The less breaks I have, well, the smaller the break, the faster I can get this thing out of my room, sit in the chair and play some games for fun. Alright, anyway, accidentally left my watch going, so this is all just wasted speed. Carrying on. I didn't update. Normally when I have my breaks, I stop and I update how many Ks I've done since the start of the stream. Oh well. Gotta get back into the habits I formed before going away. It's amazing, just a very brief walk around the garage
how much better the legs immediately feel. It's sad that I'm starting to get to the point where I'm unlikely to level each stream. That's going to be a sad day. I will still level this stream, which is great. Probably for the next couple, but it's getting to that point where I probably won't get there. Yes, this is the Steam version, the Pixel Remaster. It does have the speed ups and things like that in it, but obviously that's cheating for the purpose of me doing this. So I can't use it. From all counts that I've seen, I've got conflicting evidence, but it seems most likely that it's around 2.4 million XP to level 99. Okay, nice. The crazy thing about this is, I mean, I have actually played I've played this version of Final Fantasy 1 before, but my intent is to kind of eventually make my way through the franchise of all the ones that this is possible to do it on, and do this. The interesting part is, most of the early ones I haven't actually played. I played through this once. Once I hit 99 and start running around and finish the game, I will be exposed for how little I know. Because I will immediately get lost, and I'll probably spend hours just traveling back and forwards to different islands trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. But at least I'll be OP and everything will just die. Originally, when starting this challenge, the intent was to make my way through each of the games in order. So Final Fantasy 2 would be next. But getting into this and then realizing just how many hours this game is going to take, I want to go into a different one that, I don't know, means more to me. So I'll probably do the Final Fantasy 7 level 99 first reactor. Which will be interesting because it has its own challenges. Surviving initially with limited potions, and then having to actually run back to save points rather than just save on the spot. And with the way how temperamental my power is and how random spikes I have, could be truly depressing. That'll be the next challenge. That is a long way off though. That's pipe dream at this point. When you look at it, this game is likely going to take me all the way out to and possibly beyond Fable's release. That October-ish. So next year. Then am I going to want to be caught up playing some horrible grinding challenge next year when PC maybe gets GTA 6? Probably not. So we'll see how that all plays out close to release time and what they tell us what PC is going to end up getting and when. I always sit here and think, oh, this is like the most boring stream I could possibly do. But then it's even more boring. It's this boring for me. It must be horrific for anyone that jumps in. It's just like, oh, right. He's just running backwards and forwards in that one line. For a literal hour. I suppose it's no worse than when the Kingdom Hearts thing, right? Just parrying stupidest items for 160 hours at a time. Except that this will go for 3 to 4 times as long. It's pretty crippling. Sweet, that is the 40k mark. 2/3 of today's streams complete. Oh, is that 74 XP to live? Thanks. Yo, big old 46 count. Yeah. No, I next to HP. I was only doing 10 hits prior to that level up. That's the threshold for another hit. Another 2. Nice. Huge damage line. The worst part is how hungry I am and knowing that there's food right out there for me. So excited. Oh no. I don't know if I want to pull that up now. X9 Goblin, I'll have a look at this for. Probably, yeah, it would have been around the same time. Oh, what a stretch. It's so good, eh? It's crazy that that was normal. And now look at this beast. It's just not the same. I think would have been like an iPhone 4 would be my guess what that phone is. And it's tiny, man. That used to be like, what is it? That's a big phone. And all the bells and whistles. Crazy stuff. Oh, next break, I'll lift up the cards. I'm pretty sure I've got down here on the shelf, like one of each of the starter decks for that game. Can't remember what it's called either. But it's down there. I've definitely got it. Yeah, it's crazy how many of those I actually got, thinking this was going to be fun and I'll play it heaps. I think I played it once ever physically. But why would I when I can play it on mobile? It was a good game though, at the time, it was fun. Actually thought it was going to be bigger than it was. Yeah. Ooh. He's dropped off a little bit there. Gonna actively make sure I don't slow down too badly. Go a little bit faster for a while to make up for dropping to 31. It's such a weird spot to be in with this challenge. Like, going faster means I do more kilometers. That's it. I don't get to the end goal any faster because the goal is tied to XP, not to this thing in any way. So realistically, I could just go really slow on this. Because it doesn't matter. But I've weirdly got two distinctly different challenges happening at the same time where I want to go quite far and do a decent distance at the same time as doing this dumb little challenge. So here we are. Yeah. That's not something I really did very often either. Hated it. The only reason I even do it now, or it exists in any way for me now, is it's a requirement for my job. That is all. I didn't need to do it. They dropped those standards for whatever reason. I'd just be a fucking balloon. Yeah, those were good days too. I miss having someone new to train, having someone to like go to the gym with, push to a crazy to failure every time, all the best supplements at the time too, and just like going hard, watching someone get all those newbie gains. Man, it's good. I did it early last year with one of the guys who'd never really been, and it was great. Need that again. Fresh meat. Motivate my plateau itself. I mean, you probably would. It's a push door, so it's not a good start. Actually, we got a sliding door, so you managed to pull your back just walking through that thing when it opens for you. Damn, man. I miss it too. See, this is inspiration. You're gonna get me back in there tomorrow. I can feel it. You know how good it is going in there and then just lying down, and then just pushing heavy things up and down, and then stopping, having like a big rest, like 4 times as long as you just worked. Ish. Oh, just lying there, man, it's nice. This sucks. It was 36 minutes work for a 2-minute walk. Do that 3 times. Bullshit. And after you've done that 3 times, repeat it for the next 100 to 200 days, closer to 200. Down. See, every time I get the 9 goblin, I feel like it's the worst. I'm getting no XP, or very little XP, and I'm fucking up the case. So all of the work that I do whenever this is happening feels like it's nothing because it's not helping me towards the goal of this thing ending very much. What I want is just constant crazy loss. Weirdly enough, I actually am going to go back on my word, and I'm not going to have that second break that I'd normally have. Feeling pretty good on it. So we'll crack on and finish the 60k. No sooner have I said that than I'm immediately regretting it. Another mind banger. That is 52 kilometers complete. Don't know why that's the moment I decided to update you. There it is. I think because I keep looking at it and I feel like I need to say it out loud. So I lock in, that's where I am. Not long to go. So 90% complete for the day. Well, it's a rough first day back, man. I think tomorrow is going to be real tough. Just having the fatigue of today and having to try to will myself to do this again. Need to start forming that pattern again. So I know I get back every day, I go straight on this, and into it. If I successfully complete my 60 Ks, I'm allowed dinner. Into the final 5K for the day. Final 5%. Onto the final 2% now. Watching the heart rate at the end. Good. One percent. Final 150. 100. 50. Down. What a tune to finish off on. Brilliant. Track of the day, literally finishing it. Tell you what it's called in a second. It is Angst by Rammstein, but it's the Two Colors remix. It's like a nice pumping walk slash whatever I just did, assault bike track. Goes hard. Anyway, man's dripping wet. Little welcome back to myself. Oh man. Where do I have this saved? Cool. Kilometers at start, 1100. Now 1160. Save that. Kilometers today, obviously 60. Save that and then close the stream and delete that because I didn't update it halfway through. 306,795 was the start, which it says on screen there. So 323, not great. Honestly, that's one of the worst ones. That's just over 17k XP. I normally average 19 so not great. But oh well. 323, 865. Cool. I think that's all the things updated. Not too bad. I only did the one break. Normally I do have the two every 20k's, but in the past I do 30 20 10 or 30 18 12, whatever it is to make the second 30 not feel as grueling as the first 30. But today I just did 36 and then 24. If I can maintain that for a long time, that'd be great, but I can't see me doing that again tomorrow because these legs are in a lot of pain right now. I should probably keep moving. But yeah, so that's today done. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, did I not end this?
Yep, sweet. And then I'll be back tomorrow. Another 60k, and essentially just do that every day. I might have one day a week off. Unsure what day that is at this point. Yeah. The only thing that will really stop me is if work takes me away for whatever reason, or if I'm just being a little bitch. Cool. Cheers for jumping in. Cheers to the people that kept me company, kept me in it and focused, and chatting basically, and just not in it, forgetting what I'm doing and just talking shit. Definitely makes life easier. Cool. Yeah, see you tomorrow. I got some succulent Chinese meal to eat. It's gonna be salty as hell and delicious, and I'm here for it. I'll see you tomorrow. Adios. Also, welcome Spicy Quokka.